I think they're necessary, but yeah, they're just necessary. Like, they help people out. Like, they stop people from being too rowdy on campus.
They offer guidance more than they offer like punishments. I've found them to be very helpful throughout the years, and they're honestly kind and caring individuals that just care for their students.
They're just like another eye, like watching over students. And there's like pros and cons. It's like good to have them there, but at the same time, it's like if you're going out, like it's just another eye, like watching you.
Acting like a bloody fool. If you get hot, then you must get.
A lot of the students like see them as cop figures. They don't see them as like people who are there to help, because especially the younger students, the freshmen coming in, you know, there's that mentality that cops are always out to get you.
I think that PSU students are like more scared of the UPD than they should be, because overall they're very friendly, but people are just worried about getting arrested.
I think the UPD kind of gets a negative light shine on them from parking tickets and always being around and kind of busting people doing things they're not supposed to, but that's their job.
I kind of think that like they don't like respect them honestly as like a real cop. Like the Holderness or Plymouth cops, like I feel like have more respect and like we're more scared of. I kind of think it's kind of like messed up how kids are like scared of cops these days, but yeah, I just don't respect them as like real cops.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
I actually think they kind of balance it out perfectly, because like you can still have fun on and off campus without people dying. Like, you haven't heard any incidents where people actually get hurt or people are getting into a lot of trouble, but you still hear about people having a great time.
I think they're like right in the middle. Like, I think there's times where they could be more tough, and then there's times where they're not tough enough. But I'd say Plymouth is a pretty safe campus, so they're doing a good job.
I think they could be a little too tough. Obviously, people get arrested for doing things they shouldn't do, but I think they could be a little more lenient as far as things like parking are concerned.
I've had nothing but positive encounters with UPD. People walk by them because they're intimidated by them, but honestly, all they want to do is keep the campus safe and keep order in the rest halls and around campus.
Honestly, the only encounter was at D Hall, and they were pretty friendly. Like, they were actually pretty genuine people. They like talk to you, nice people.
Last year, I was arrested by a university police officer, and I feel I was treated disrespectfully by the officer.
You're too rude.
Definitely a positive, because like I said, like they keep people in line. Like, there's always that, like, in the back of your mind, oh, if the cops show up, this will be bad, so no parties get like too big.
I think for the most part, they're definitely positive. You know, we all need to be smart, and they make us not make bad decisions.
I say it's neutral. I wouldn't say that they're out to get us. They're out to like, yeah. I just think it's neutral.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do?
It's a police department. It's a full force department, 24/7, 365. So it's has its purpose. You know, all the officers are actual officers. Most people think they're rented cops. They're sworn in with Holderness and Plymouth, and they do a job here on campus as if any other officer was working. Majority dislike UPD, but a lot of them like them without even realizing it, because you lock your keys inside, they'll do free unlocks rather than paying $90 to have perks do it. Dead battery, they'll jump your car for you. They'll help you with a lot of things, but also, you know, if you give them a reason to take judicial matter, then they will. So no one sees the ups, just the downs. But
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come?
well, it's tough on a college campus to answer. Personally, the way I see how they take situations, they aren't tough enough, because it's a college campus. A lot of illegal things happen, but you know, we have priorities, and there's a lot of people on this campus, so I see it as not tough enough, but others see it as oh, I got arrested, you know, I don't like them, but don't give them reason to.
Nobody now giving no break.
When I'm working, most of my encounters, I'd say 80% are positive. As a student here, I know a good amount of people, so I see them, I'll have small talk. We usually have a good time, see how everyone's doing, and you know, where people are headed and whatnot. But a good 20% of the time, if I'm running a ticket and I encounter someone, it usually isn't as pleasant, but that's it's not bad. By far positive. They help out a lot with a lot of things, and people don't realize how much they actually do. I mean, look at Keene State; they have no police force, and look what happened last fall. Like, I think it's essential.